Alright, welcome back. Today I was going to do a cross-site scripting little overview kind of thing, but not going to be able to do that because the site is currently under maintenance for cross-site scripting. So I decided, alright, cool, let's go ahead and do Mercy then for OSCP-like boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my cherry tree document here, and we are going to add in Mercy. Let's go ahead and add a whole different node, and we'll add in Mercy. That's not where I wanted it at, so we'll delete that. Just kind of whoop, nope, okay. Actually want you to be like actually your old subnode kind of thing, nope. There we go, okay, cool. So we'll do Mercy today, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and run through this guy, hopefully find some stuff, and hopefully we'll hack this guy. This is my first time looking at this guy, I believe. May have done it once before, like a while ago. I don't really remember, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. So this is a Vault Hub machine. I don't know if they have it on Proving Grounds, but it is a Vault Hub machine, so we'll go ahead and do it on Vault Hub. You can download off of there for VirtualBox, and I'll do a sudo net discover, and I also run my own little script that I have here to try to find stuff. So bash scripts IP sweep, and it looks like we are 27. Yep, 10.10.10.27. So it looks like that's what we're going to be attacking today. So I'm going to do an mmap for TAC-P, TAC-PN for 10.10.10.27. Remember, we have TAC-PN, don't ping, TAC-VV, very verbose, TAC-T4. It's going to be for your timing, one above your default, like right there, and then no DNS lookup. So we'll hit enter on him. Oh, we got quite a few ports coming back. Looks like we have 53, 110, 139, 143, 445, 80, 80. Alright, cool. We'll run one more on that guy just to make sure that we're good with everything. Yeah, I mean, that looks like it's about it. So we got 80, 80 there. So let's go ahead and copy that in there. And go ahead and grab this whole thing right here. So we'll go ahead and copy this guy in there. And we'll start with this. Oh, there we go. So let's go ahead and let's start this 139.445. Let's go ahead and do an enum for Linux while we're looking at everything else. So we'll do an enum for Linux. Then we'll go ahead and open up a web page. Let's see if we can get to that 10.10.10.27. Oh, really now? Ooh, keeps going to HTTPS. 10.10.10.27. That's new. Okay. Do we also have? So we got Mercy. We got Q. Plead for Mercy. Q also. If you've done Torment, you'll realize that username like right there. Q. Mercy none. Nobody. I wonder if we have anything on port 8080. Yeah, I'm sure it went to port 8080. Huh? That's where it was at. It was out port 8080. So we go ahead and check that out, which most likely be a Tomcat 8080. Alright, got a little something here. So it looks like we have default Tomcat homepage. We found out blah blah, okay. Admin, manager web app, open link new tab. Sometimes it's Tomcat secret, sometimes we do Tomcat S3CRET. You do admin. We press cancel. Sometimes they actually give us the username and password. So it says, yeah, user, that's a default S3CRET, which I just tried. So we're not getting into Tomcat just yet. But there are, this is something to keep in the back of our minds. So we do have Tomcat installed. Alright, cool. We also have port 445 obviously up and running. So let's go ahead and do an SMB client. TAC-L. For 10.10.10.27. Alright. See if we can get in there with no password. Look like we get into Q. So let's try that. SMB client. Let's try like that. Network access denied. Not putting a password. That is very true. Okay, let's do this enum for Linux thing we got like right here. So let's do this guy, see if we find anything. Cat servers, host part, domain, or part of work group. Alright. Mercy, Samba, We have Q there. Mapping denied. IPC carries their response. Mapping denied. Okay. Found domains Mercy and built in. So I wonder if we can do anything with Mercy or whatever else. Keep going. Why was I getting? Port 80 was open, I thought. Port 80 is not open. Okay. Not open at all. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Keep going down. And I went there, went to HTTPS. We have Mercy. Oh, excuse me. Wow. 993, 995. So we got quite a few things going on here. We have Mercy Q. That's a local user. Enumerated user just said you log in that, password that. Plead for Mercy. This is a super duper long user and fluffy. Alright, I wonder if we can do anything with those guys like right there. Do we have like port 22 open? Well, I mean, we don't really have anything open now, do we? We have 8080 and we have because we have plead for mercy, right? I'm not really finding anybody else in there. Let's try with mmap tag A 10, 10, 10, 27. I don't usually do aggressive scans. Let's also do a NICTO. Let's try that. Can I do attack the 8080? Yes, I can. Robots.txt contains one entry, which should be manually viewed. Okay. Appears to be a default Apache Tomcat install. Yes, it does. So let's go ahead and check out that robots.txt also. Then we also did our aggressive scan here. 8080, 110. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and check out that robots.txt like right there. Looks like we have a try harder for robots.txt right here. And potentially risky method, put and delete. Okay. Let's go ahead and try 8080, try harder. I don't know if we really need that underscore there. There we go. Alright, we got something in here. Looks like base 64. Doing that because we got two equal signs like right there. So let's go ahead and echo that into a base 64. Base 64 tap D. We'll decode that when it is. Alright, cool. So we can go ahead and CD into desktop, OSCP-like boxes. We're going to make a directory for this one's called Mercy. CD in there. And let's go ahead and do this part of it. So let me go ahead and copy what we did up here for that aggressive scan and also that NICTO scan like right there. So we'll say aggressive scan. That aggressive scan is showing us quite a few different things in here. Scroll all the way down with that. Okay, then we'll also have a NICTO scan. And we could put that in there to show that we also ran that. And then we found that robots.txt also. Alright, cool. So aggressive scan and robots.txt. Text. And we'll go ahead and grab this whole part like right here. And there we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and there we are. It's annoying, but we repeat this over and over again. Cyber hygiene is extremely important. Please stop setting silly passwords that will get cracked with any decent password list. Once we found the password, quite literally sticking out post-it note for our employee desk. Says maybe employee plead for mercy when we threaten to fire her. No fluffy bunnies for those who set insecure passwords and endanger the enterprise. No fluffy bunnies. That's a real weird way to say it, especially since in SMB, even for Linux, we actually found the user fluffy. So I'm wondering if Fluffy could do something on here. That's what I'm wondering now. Is if Fluffy can actually maybe get into port 8080. Maybe if we can use her to get something. No fluffy bunnies. Maybe Fluffy then password. It really says password. So maybe something like that. Let's try that first. So let's go ahead and go back to here. Let's try Fluffy. FLUFFY and password. Nope, that did not work. Alright, good try. Now I gotta think. Because no fluffy bunnies, right? We got that try harder, try harder. We got that base 64. We got our enum for Linux, and it says fluffy. So is there somebody else? So who do we have so far? We had who do we have for users so far? So for users we have. Let's make a user.txt file. So let's cd desktop, and it's going to be called what is it? It's OSCP like boxes, and it was Mercy, right? Oh, I already do have something with Mercy. Okay, cool. I did it a long time ago. So we'll nano a user.txt file. Let's go ahead and put these different users in there. So we have plea for Mercy. We have Q. We have this super duper long user. We have Fluffy. Okay. Let me go ahead and cat that. Cat user.txt. And I'll just say users found from enum for Linux. Okay, and we can go ahead and try to do like an SMB or a Hydra. Tac L user.txt, tac P password, and then we'll say that's going to be a SMB, right? 1010 1027 on port 445. Now I've had that happen before too. Anonymous success. Account fluffy error, invalid account, anonymous success, anonymous. See, I've had this problem before where I've had with SMB, like it didn't work. Oh, okay. This time I found it. Okay, so I changed to port 139, and we were able to find Q has a password. Alright, so let's go ahead and SMB client this guy. Q, password is password. What? PASSW0RD. WORD. Still saying access denied. I might be doing that part wrong right there. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Maybe because I'm not trying to log in as the username Q. So let me go ahead and quickly copy this down. And I'll say password or brute force. Actually, this is more of a password spray. Password spraying. And we'll take this guy right here. And we do have password for Q. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's say we're logging in as Q now. Tac U Q, right? I think it is. Password. It's just tac. Oh, I'm also putting in the wrong thing too. QIU. Tac UQ. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we'll log in as SMB. SMB login. Let's throw that in there. And for this link right here, I'm also going to do a nice little print screen of everything. Boom. Okay. And same thing with my Hydra up here. I'll do a nice little print screen. That's Control Shift print screen also to get this to get it like that, so you guys know. And we'll go ahead and put that in the Hydra attack also. All right. Back to SMB login. Let's go ahead and ls tac LA or dir, excuse me, or is it ls, right? Yep. So we have a bash public bash private. Okay. Bash logout profile. So all these seem pretty familiar except for private. We can go ahead and cd and dot private. Directory there. Open Sesame, readme.txt, and secrets. So let's go ahead and Look at this guy real quick. So let's go ahead and CD into, well, let's go ahead and get that readme.txt first. We'll CD into Open Sesame. Okay, we have config print and config. That's an application, so let's go ahead and get that config print. Get config, CD back, and then we have CD into secrets, and there's nothing in here. Okay. So let's go ahead and read what all that stuff says in there. Make sure that we got what we need before we exit out here. So we'll cat, I guess readme.txt first. This is for your eyes only, in case you forgot the magic rules for your remote administration. Okay. Thanks. So we'll cat config, I guess. Alright, so we do have config here. What is this for, though? Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Here are the settings for your per usual. Port knocking, daemon configuration. Ooh, port knocking. Open HTTP. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at this like real quick. Port knocking. Let's keep scrolling down. We also have Open SSH. So looks like we're gonna be doing some port knocking. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this like real quick. Let's go ahead and knock on some ports. So CD back to home, CD and knock, I believe I have. Yep. And you have to download this off of GitHub. Then knock. Oh, that's knock.py. I just want knock. Command not found. Literally right there. Python knock. Follow that arguments Python knock, and I want to do, I don't remember how to do port knocking. So Python knock, and we will do 159, comma 27391, comma 4. I do like that. Arguments. Okay. I don't really remember how to do this. Port knocking. So let's go ahead and look that up. Oh my god, I don't have any internet because this is on another box. I wonder if I just need to do a space between the two. So I did a comma last time. I wonder if I could just do like a space. Can I just do knock? Knock is 100% in there. Okay, let's try that. 159, 27391, and 4. There we go. Okay, so we knocked. All right, cool. Now let's go ahead and do. Go ahead and grab that. All right, and then we can do a nmap again. 27. And it doesn't look like anything's changed. I feel like if I just opened HTTP, then I should have port 80 should be up now. That's what I feel. It says closed connection refused. But then I just port knock port 80? Is that what I literally just did? Because it said to open. Here are the steps in open HTTP. 159, 27391, and 4. That's what I just did, right? 159, 27391. Make sure that's correct. 27391 and 4. 59, 27391 and 4. Okay, let's try to do the other one. Knock on 17301. So we'll do knock 17301 28504 9999. Maybe I also have to put in the IP address. That would make sense to me. Like, how is it supposed to know where to knock at if there's no IP address in? Right, so let's go ahead and do knock It's probably knocking out my home ports. 10, 10, 10. I wonder if I can do that. 10, 10, 10, 27. Can I do it like that? No, okay. So let's try 10, 10, 10, 27. Boom. Okay, cool. Let's try that one. That's probably a much better one, like right there, than whatever I just did. Because at least now I'm giving that IP address and everything. Now let's try to do an mmap scan. Port 80 is now open. Now open. Okay, cool. So now port 80 is open. Cool. So now we're good with that. So let's also open up SSH, I guess. /knock 10, 10, 10, 27. Copy that down. Throw that into here. And we'll do an mmap. TAC, boom, all the way up to 10, 10, 10, 27. We should see another port open. I'm not seeing one. 10, 10, 10, 27. Okay, so knock, /knock 10, 10, whoa, 10, 27. And we will look at, where are the port numbers? 17301, 28504, and 9999. Okay, now we can go ahead and do that mmap scan again, I guess. Port 27, and port 22 is now open. Awesome. Alright, cool. So, we got that. So let's go ahead and just, boom, I'll say port 22, so I can take a print screen of that guy really easily. And there we are. Awesome. Okay. So we did some port knocking down there and got that guy up and running and working. Now let's see what's next. So can we try to brute force into this guy? Can we do, because I already have that username list, but I don't really have a password list yet. Let's go ahead and check out port 80. How about that? Let's go ahead and check out 10, 10, 10, 27. This machine shall make you plead for mercy. Blah, blah, ha, ha, ha. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a directory buster on there. CD back to my root directory. OSCP like boxes, mercy, and then we'll do a Python 3 dir search for this guy for 10, 10, 10, 27. Alright, that's on port 80, correct? So we'll let that guy go ahead and do his thing. And while we're doing this, maybe use that password again. Maybe just use password again. We can do a Hydra, TAC L. Let me go ahead and CD back into where I want to get to. CD, or we'll from here we'll do a. So we do have a robots.txt also in here that we can look at. But from here we can do a Hydra and a time. Okay. That should only take a couple seconds to finish. So we have a robots.txt. So let's go ahead and check that out. Doesn't look like we found anything over there. Robots.txt. Mercy and no mercy. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out mercy. Actually, let me go ahead and print screen that. So we did find robots.txt port 80. Alright, cool. And we'll go ahead and look at mercy and no mercy. Mercy. Index. Welcome, everybody. Hope you do not believe too much work. If you do, please help us upgrade our website to allow our visitor to take more than just a local time or system. Okay. So it's mercy. Okay, now we're going to check out no mercy. So let's go ahead and check this out. No mercy. And okay, we have some type of PHP thing here. Verbosity user obtained only, show secured. And we also have a RIPS .053 here. What am I looking for here? We have a path/file. What is this? This is kind of weird. We have no mercy. We have that RIPS 053. which is showing us straight up the version number of everything. So search point rips 0.53. I mean, that just sounds old. Multiple local file inclusions and 18660.txt. So let's go ahead and look at that like real quick. Alright. So we'll go ahead and search point tag m 18660.txt. Cat that 18660.txt, and we sure enough HTTP localhost rips Windows code. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and just throw that like right in there and see if that'll work. No mercy / rips Windows code. That's your password. Okay, that did not work. Or if we just do a that's the password. Okay, that didn't work. So now we just got to kind of figure out where to actually put this at. Right, like how we're actually going to get to it. Pass/file. You never know. Scan, search. Okay. Yeah, we did find. So there is definitely something in here. File, Windows code, PHP. Search 0, find a static source for code analyzer. File, Windows code.php. Proof of concept. Windows code PHP !, file equals file function. So now we just need to figure out where to actually put this guy in search point. So reference needs to be Windows code PHP. And get rid of rips. Windows code PHPs. If we try with rips, that didn't work. So let's start to work our way down. So we'll just kind of just start to work our way down, see if it's just Windows code PHP or just code PHP, and hopefully we get something with that. Will be okay, cool. Well, yeah, because the beginning of it is no mercy. That'll be our rips like right there. So yeah, that does make sense. All right, cool. So we found Etsy password, and we also found earlier, remember, our Tomcat, right? And our Tomcat says right here, admin GUI. So I'm going to go ahead and print screen that. All right. Actually, let me print screen this like real quick first, just so I have that like right there. Boom. That was for rips, right? No mercy. Okay. Alright. So now we know how that works. Let's go ahead and Tomcat file. Because we did have that Tomcat in here, right? And that showed us Etsy, Tomcat users.xml. That's something we might be able to look at like right there. So let's go ahead and grab this. And let's go ahead and paste that up here. Because that might be something. Because now we might be able to get users. Well, that didn't work now, did it? It didn't work at all. There we go. Okay. XML version 1.0. Okay, Tomcat users. Username Fluffy. Password Freakish Fluffy Bunny. Alright. Username, this is super duper long. User or whatever. Heartbreak is inevitable. That guy's got some of his own issues there, but you know, that's whatever. So we'll go ahead and print screen this guy. Boom. So we now have that. Awesome. Okay. So we found two people, right? So now we have users and passwords. So users and passwords from LFI and Tomcat. LFI and Tomcat XML file. Alright, cool. So now we have that. We can go ahead and copy all this. And we'll go ahead and get rid of all of that, like right there. Make my life a little bit easier. Just that and that. There we are. There's one of them. And the other one is called Fluffy. Why is one bold and the other one's not? And it's Freakish Fluffy Bunny. So now I'm wondering, can we use those guys? We should be able to use those guys to log into Tomcat, I think. I'm also wondering, can we use this to log into SSH? So I'm going to try this Fluffy guy first. because we already saw Fluffy a couple times now, I'm going to SSH Fluffy at 10.10.10.27. Hopefully I spelled that right. And we'll go with FLUFFY. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead and copy this. Whoops. There we go. And we'll go ahead and throw that in there and see if we get something. Which we do not. Okay. So let's try that SSH. This is a super duper long password user. I'm also wondering if this is messing it up. So hopefully not. Because if that's how it's coming out, then yeah, that's 100% going to mess it up. So that's probably how it's coming in here. So I'm going to go with that. That is actually messing it up. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to SSH Fluffy 10.10.27. Now let's copy it from right there. Whoopsie daisy. Let's try that. If that doesn't work, I'm just going to type it in. FREAKISH-LUFFY-BUNNY. Freakish Fluffy Bunny. Freakish Fluffy Bunny. Okay, it's now looking like it's it. Alright, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and also just fix that over in here though. So we can do Fluffy is Freakish Fluffy Bunny, and this is a super duper long user, and that is heartbreak is inevitable. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to SSH this guy. At 10.10.10.27, and his password we're hoping is going to be this, but we shall find out. If not, that's okay. Alright, so nobody reused their passwords or anything like that. So it looks like we're just going to get into Tomcat, hopefully. And we'll try that Fluffy one first, because it's easier to actually type out. So let's go ahead and hop back in that Tomcat over here. And we'll go to Manager Web App. And hopefully we can utilize Fluffy and Freakish Fluffy Bunny for our Tomcat username and password for a manager login. Hopefully. Okay, and access is denied. Alright, so looks like we can't do that. So we did find that XML file with the users in it. And so now we need to figure out what to do with these users. Console. Let's have console. I can always try to load it up with Tomcat. Was it like Upload Manager or something like that? I think it is. So I think it's called Tomcat, like Upload Manager or something like that. So let's go ahead and search for Tomcat. Tomcat Manager Login. We always try this. Show options. Probably need to set the R host. Need to set the password. It is 8080. Set username. Fluffy. Set password as that's 100% audit. Where did I get that from? That? I didn't say just use a different number. Okay, I can run that. That failed. Credential data will not be saved. So one of those is incorrect. Scan failed. Okay, that's okay. I know that's a login for somebody. Let's go ahead and do search for Tomcat again. Manager upload. I think it's this one. So we'll use 17. Show options. Set the outhost as tap 0 or ton 0. Actually, set the outhost as 10.10.10.15. Not used to that. We'll set the HTTP username as Fluffy. We'll set the HTTP password as that. Let's try that. Run. Set the rhost 10.10.10.27. run that. Unable to access the Tomcat Manager. What's the ports on? Set our port to 8080. Let's try that. Unable to access the Tomcat Manager, so we're still kind of lost in the waters here. So set username set HTTP username to, this is a super duper long user, and set HTTP password to Heartbreak is Inevitable. We may also be able to just log in Tomcat. I don't think I ever tried just to log into Tomcat like this, did I? Let's go ahead and try to log into Tomcat with that guy. Like right there. No, you fucker. Stop. I want to relog back in. Okay, let's try this. Alright, so we can actually log in Tomcat. So now all we got to do is just put up a .war file. I'm not going to use Metasploit for this. So let's try putting in a .war file, which doesn't actually look like we can put anything in here. Host manager, I need to go to manager web app, but I don't want it to keep going to this. Maybe we need to clear the cache. Preferences. Clear data. Clear. Clear now. Okay, there we go. And that would be super duper long username and Heartbreak is Inevitable. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't try this one. Didn't even think about it. So now we can download a .war file, which I believe I actually have some in here. I'm not gonna, I don't want to use Metasploit because it is an OSCP-like box. So let's get rid of that. Didn't really do anything on it yet, but let's go ahead and locate .war. I thought I had some .war files on here. Yeah, I do. So, okay, they're in my EJPT black box 1. So let's go ahead and utilize those guys. So, and I also have some in the old Mercy that I did. Command.war, webshell.war. You can always try webshell, reverse php.war. So we have quite a few war files in here that we can try to use, right? Let's go ahead and just try one of these, like this rev.war. Let's go ahead and grab from my old one that I did, which I don't remember very well. Let's see what I actually wrote down for that guy. Cat that rev.war, I guess. Let's see what this says here. Okay, so IP address, change this. Let's go ahead and throw this in there and see if we can create a reverse shell kind of thing back to ourselves with a .war file. If this will even work. So this is a PHP. This is a PHP thing. Why would this be a .war file? Let's try it. We'll see why we couldn't try it. My IP address is 10.10.10.15. I was listening on port 53 for this guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and I have config, make sure that is still correct. My IP address is 10.10.15. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can go ahead and upload that guy. So let's browse for a .war file, and just to make it a little bit better here, let's go ahead and copy that shell.war into, actually I'll move him. Move shell.war into Mercy. So CD back into Mercy, and we'll try to use that. Is it shell.war or is it rev.war, huh? So we'll move Mercy / rev.war to here also. Okay, so let's go ahead and cat that, or cat the shell.war, I guess also. Okay, that looks like more like a, what is it, like a MSF Venom kind of thing right there. So we'll try that rev.war first. So let's go ahead and we'll browse for that guy. That's going to be in our desktop, OSCP like boxes, Mercy, and we have our shell.war. So rev.war, I'm trying to upload our rev.war. There we go. And we'll deploy that and see if it comes up. And it does. We have a rev, no specified. So let's go ahead and cat that one more time. Cat that rev.war one more time, and we'll go ahead and look at the 10.10.10.15, port 53, okay? So NC, TAC LVMP, port 53. I might have to do a sudo with this. Nope, I don't. Alright, and let's start that. Fail application contacts path rev cannot be started. Probably because it's a PHP reverse shell. I wonder if I also had the other guy on port 53 or not. I have not used a war reverse shell in a very long time. We could probably actually download one. War reverse shell. I can't from here. If I found one on Google like real quick and then just tell you guys like, okay, this is where I found that. War reverse shell. Patch Tomcat Manager, payload all things, reverse shell cut sheet. Okay, so in payload all things, reverse shell cut sheet. Let me go ahead and open this up for you guys so you guys can actually see it. Not main. Yeah, main would be fine. Well, actually, we can just do a little. There we go. All right. So we have reverse shell cheat sheet. Supposedly you have war. So here's a war one like right here. And yeah, they are definitely doing it off of MSF Venom. They're calling it reverse.war. So we're doing MSF Venom. So we can actually go ahead and copy this. Go back to our guy over here. Right here. We go ahead and paste this into there. I did a Control-Shift-C, didn't I? Damn it, I'm an idiot. Control-C. Then we can paste that in there. And then from here what we can do is we can go ahead and start to make our reverse shell. We obviously have to change the username, or excuse me, not the username, but the port and the host address for that. So let's go ahead and do that like real quick. I can just leave the port as 4242. The other one was probably 53 because I was doing it on like EJPT or something like that, which they like to use a lot of, you know, well-known ports, so we can actually do it properly. Let me read these texts like real quick also. 2 hours going to equal 1 hour. There's no response here. Okay. Alright, cool. So that was easy. How is it you are getting balder? I don't know. Probably could actually work, unlike you, dude. Alright, so 15. Okay. So 10.10.10.15, 4242. Make it a war file. We'll call that reverse.war. We'll go ahead and do that. Like right there. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you work very hard every day. Alright. So from here we have our war file. Let's go ahead and upload that and we'll start up a listener. So we're doing NC TAC LVMP 4242. Hey, I just did my web application penetration test. Yeah, that was not easy. Reverse.war, and hopefully this one like right here we can upload this guy. So hopefully we deploy that guy, we can actually go to him, reverse, and okay, true, this is already looking better. And I wonder if we just go to reverse. I didn't even start the shell, did I? Genius. I'm a genius. I wonder if we should be able to click on him and okay, cool, so that did start up a reverse shell. And we do have a user here. How many bugs did you have? On my EWPT exam? Jesus. I had like 7 or 8 like major, like critical exploits, a bunch of mediums, a bunch of lows, things like that. So I mean, it was a bunch of stuff. It was actually pretty crazy what I found in there. Alright, cool. So now we got into this guy. We are a Tomcat user, and yep, now we can start to work on this guy. Let's see what's in here. Attack LA. We can start to I beg your pardon, network for your issues in that code. No, I don't know what network. What are you talking about? Alright, we'll CD back to home. Let's also look at which Python. User bin Python, cat, scripts full shell. And from here we can go ahead and do this. There we are. Alright, so we do have a couple of users here. We have Fluffy, Plea for Mercy, Quee, and or Q, whatever you want to call them. And this is a super duper long user. So let's go ahead and CD into add root. Or CD back, okay, which is executable. All these are executable. Why are the directories executable? That's okay. The directories are executable. That's something to look into. Okay, CD into plead for mercy. We're not getting very far with this, are we? CD into this is a super long user. Alright, we got somewhere. We have something called work, which is also a directory that's executable. So CD into work. Something that Trash Gamer never does. Alright, so we got configuration.txt, password.txt, and system info.txt. So let's go ahead and look at all those. So we'll cat this configuration.txt. This is not it. Thanks. You do not know the way. So we'll cat the password.txt. Try harder. We'll do. Try as hard as I can, and we'll cat the system info.txt. This is not the super duper short way to root. Alright, cool. We did have something with time. Remember at the beginning? Where I was looking at it, says something about time. Let's see here. They have locate on here? Okay, time. I'm also thinking about just doing a kernel time. Okay. I'm also using 4.4.0. That might be something too, but I don't know how old this box is. I like to do kernel exploits since I know that that's like kind of like the way. That's the local time zone. Let's go ahead and upload a. We'll see the temp, and we'll go ahead and upload linpiece. Message me when you do Linux. Linux what? I'm not gonna do like Linux Plus or anything like that. Alright, let's go ahead. No, I'm not doing Linux Plus. Why would I do Linux Plus? That's 100% not what I want to do in my life, is like make web servers. That sounds miserable. All the Linux. I'm on Linux right now. I'm doing all the Linux right now. Alright, so let's load linpiece up. So let's CD into privilege escalation. I'll script linpiece. Actually, no, I'm just gonna copy it. I'm not gonna CD to it. Let's copy it. We'll copy privilege escalation. I'll script linpiece to here. I also forgot to take a print screen of what I did back here. So I'm going to go ahead and print screen this, like right here. Forward one, because we do have that reverse. I'm going to go ahead and type in MSF Venom again. That's not going to work. That's not what I typed in before. So I think I actually had it on my page over here. So I'll just grab it off my page and everything whenever I'm done with all this. Actually, I should just be able to scroll up, huh? Okay. That should be plenty far enough. Let me grab that. I want to take a couple print screens of this stuff just so I have all of that ready to go for any other time that I do it. It'll say .war file. Why are you happy? What are you happy about? And then we'll go into here because you got Linux Plus. Did you get it? If you did, congratulations. Control V. There we go. I'm happy because I got 3 years left. And since we got over in here, we can do a wget. So let's go ahead and do a Python TechM simple server 8888, and we'll go ahead and run linpiece on here. So this wget for HTTP 10.10.10.15 for 8888/linpiece.sh. So we'll go ahead and get that. So we got that now. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and run that. Change mode to make that executable for linpiece.sh. And we'll go ahead and run that. Yeah, I gotta wait for my test results to come back because they get time to like look at everything. And yeah, it might just be the Linux version. It might be a Linux exploit since that was definitely in red up there. Let's see if we find anything else. So 127. I wonder what 8805 is. It's a Java thing. 53. That might also be me talking back to him. We also have a 3306 here, which could be yeah, I've noticed they don't stream anymore. Which could be a we might be able to get with that with root. let's see what else we have here. Apache 2, Apache 2. I already did that knock, so we did all that. Dude, if you want to do a Linux course, like no joke, sign up for, get on TryHackMe, the free version. They actually have like Linux walkthrough to like learn Linux and stuff like that. Just, you know, it's like a hands-on thing instead of just reading the books and everything like that. Super easy to do. So we do have this Linux version 4.4.0. So let's go ahead and look at Linux Exploit Suggester, and we'll copy that over. So let's copy Linux Exploit Suggester, and we'll go ahead and do a, since we're already in the same area, so this is it, desktop OSCP, like boxes, blah, blah. From here, we can go ahead and do that. The ones here, work will pay for. Okay. But yeah, we can just move that guy over now. So I'm going to go with its exploit, a kernel exploit, but we'll find out here in a second. So let's go ahead and bring that over. So we'll do a wget http 10.10.10.15. And this time we're doing 8888/les.sh. Linux exploit suggester. We'll make that executable. And we'll go ahead and run that. We'll see what he says. Like, hey, like, what is his best exploits? I'm just going to look through this guy one more time just to make sure that just because it's an older box, there's nothing else in here that we see. Because we did see that one thing about time, which is kind of like, why did we see that? We also have that SQL. I have done stuff with Catalina policy before. Unexpected to root, local.txt. That is unexpected. This should be proof.txt. But I don't really find anything else that's red and gold showing us like, hey, this is the way, big guy. So we'll go ahead and keep up with that. Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. He said I look great. Hey, some lesbian at work thinks I look good too. Alright, we have an EPBVF verifier, which I have done that one not too long ago. I actually did that one. We can run that one again. And it's highly probable for that to work. So let's go ahead and try that. CVE 2017. Let's go ahead and look that up. Whoops. Well, actually, yeah, let me go ahead and do that Linux exploit suggester. Just say that I got that over into there. You can turn. I'm good things. I have a wife and everything. I have a wife, so you know I'm good with that. No name. We'll make this Privesk. Hopefully it's Privesk. So we do have a Linux exploit suggester. Lemp showed kernel exploit. LES shows the following. You got married. Yeah, I got married. Let's see, like close to a year ago now. Maybe less than that. Because I got my son and everything, and so my wife and I, we got married. Yeah, we got married and moved out to Okinawa together. So eBPF verifier, and that was that CVE, like right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. I can't look at him. Jesus. You know? So I wonder if I can actually look at him, EPBF verifier on SearchPloit. So SearchPloit tech EPBPF. There it is. EBPF verifier log leaks lower, whatever. And that's a .c, so we'll go ahead and do a SearchPloit TAC-m for that guy, 42048.c. Now a little trick is if a box has GCC on it, it's currently not installed. It's happened once before too. I have been going through. Sorry. Oh, it's all good. You good, man? Everything okay? So let's go ahead and cat that 42. See what this guy's all about. Okay, so this one looks like it's going to be a multiple one. Cat BVF pointer. I think it is at least. So we have boom. This is done and doing check after replace. Turbos, Cappy, via pointer leak. POCIC. I usually don't like these multiple ones. I usually go ahead and try to find ones that aren't multiple. So we look like we want to move this to, we want to move this forward, whatever, to this, like right here. And then we can just go ahead and do this exact GTC, like right here. And now we have that BPF pointer. So now let's go ahead and bring that over to here. So we'll do a wget. And my brother actually gets married this weekend. 10, 10, 10, 15, 8888 slash, and we'll bring this guy over there. This is just a proof of concept, so hopefully he works. Hopefully he does. Period slash, try to run that. Change mode plus X for that, and then we'll try to run it again. Execute binary file. Execute format error. Yeah, let's see. Because that was a proof of concept that I was kind of scared of. SU to Fluffy password. I don't think I can SU to Fluffy because I already tried to log in with him. Because we already had that username and passwords. And I already tried to log in with that into SSH, right? Okay, I hate you. Alright, why I don't like this box anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and I guess we can run the piece again. We still get that, but now we're user Fluffy, and that's not something else. I thought I just saw something else up here. But that was quick. Everything happens so fast. I still can check out that MySQL file, I guess, too. Yeah, it's still that same thing, same exploits and everything. Guess I could always look at the exploit, try to fix it. Oh, that's like super fast running through it, but now we can leave CD into home. That was weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and cat that full shell again too for Python, because this is a nasty shell we got like right here. Well, if you need anything, man, just let me know. So let me CD into Fluffy. CD into .private, CD into secrets. We're getting somewhere. Time clock, and that's being ran by root, like right there. Let's go ahead and cat time clock. The time clock is being ran by root, and we can write to it, which we can. We could probably just create another reverse shell and bring it back to us. So we could probably just echo reverse shell into it, in all honesty. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's go ahead and cat scripts, and then we can look at what is it, NC reverse shell, right? So might as well just try this like right here. This is another one like right there. And let me go ahead and put in my proper IP address. It'll be 10, 10, 10, 15. I'm also going to change the port because I'm already listing on that one. So let's do 4444. I'm going to do 10, 10, 10, 15. We'll go ahead and try this guy right here. So let me go ahead and echo that into time clock. Remember, this means append like right here. So if I cat that time clock now, he should run through everything, and that should also be appended, which it is. That's appended in there. So let's go ahead and listen to our reverse shell in here. 4444. And we'll go ahead and run time clock. We did get a call back, and we're still Fluffy for some reason, even though it's being ran as root. I don't like that. Okay, now we have to try to figure out how we can become root if it's being ran as root, and so we should be able to run it as that. You never know. I feel like that's not correct though, because time clock is showing that it's being ran as root, right? So why is it not coming back to me as root? Why is it coming back to me? So I mean, I know I'm user fluffy like right now, but I feel like it should be coming back to me as root, not as whatever that just was. Huh. Hey, Linux man, you know anything? You're the one taking the classes. That's very, very strange. Because we made the netcat listener, right? And we're not. That's really, really weird. Is there like... Doesn't look like there's any type of... Damn. That thing just booted me, huh? That thing just kicked me out hard. Said no. Alright. Yeah, that thing kicked me out hard. Okay, that's okay. We can get right back into it. And we'll go ahead and do our Python, everything like that. Get our full shell going again. SU into Fluffy again. Grab this thing. CD into... Let me just make sure. You know what? I messed up the frickin' thing and I get screwed for it? Damn, dude. Can I just put this guy in there? Damn. Mess up once. This says nope. You know? No mess ups around here. I'm not allowed to do anything. Hello. Sorry, headphone users. Rest in peace. Alright. CD and Fluffy. CD in the dot private. CD in the secrets. Oh, what we got over here? Okay, well, we got kicked out. We came back in, and it looks like time clock ran without us actually running it, which then got us a reverse shell over here. So, just had to wait a minute, or clear out of here and come back in and start that listener again. But we are able to get into root, and sweet. So let's go ahead and cat that proof.text. Congratulations on rooting Mercy. And there we are. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and cat time clock, and I'll do privesc. Not the way. So what we did from here is we SU into Fluffy, right? Boom. Okay, from here we did a so we CD in the home. We CD into there pretty much. And then from here, cat time clock. And we put appended that at the bottom of time clock. start up a reverse shell listener over here. Alright, cool. Like I said, out of the safe that we, or out of the war safe we had, or I guess shell that we had, then went back in, and port 4444 was able to retrieve time clock netcat reverse shell. So we did that without Metasploit and everything like that. So that's much more of a showing how to do it, you know. We also have an author secret here. I guess we could take a look at that. Just probably just going to say thank you very much and everything like that, because I think Torment did the same thing. So, but it is nice that he puts this in there. Everything. It gives you like a little background stuff. Very sweet about Spoxy. So go ahead and read that. It is nice that he puts things like that in there. Well, that was a box after dedication. Alright. But yeah, hope you guys learned something. I know I definitely did. It's good to talk to you, Trash. And yeah, you guys have a good one. And if you got any questions or anything like that, let me know. Alright. We did not end up utilizing that kernel exploit. We ended up just getting in through Fluffy, since I forgot about their credentials, and just remember, like, oh crap, we still have Fluffy's credentials. Yep, so keep notes, make sure you can read your notes, and I will be doing a EWPT walkthrough, or not walkthrough, excuse me, yeah, right, review coming out probably tomorrow or something like that. It'll be like a quick, like 10-15 minute video, and hopefully we can do some cross-site scripting, things like that on there. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope everyone has a good one, and I hope you all have an excellent night.